posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus.
Hey everybody, it's Purple Haze. I'm back to shine a positive light on your dark days. Here to give y'all a general reading. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. I am going to give y'all a reading based around Thanksgiving. Let's to give y'all a bonus video before the month is up because it did fly by. So let's go ahead and jump right into the prayer. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe, and thank you, ancestors, for all that you do and all that you will do. Every lesson is a blessing. Please continue to shine your positive light on me, as well as everybody listening to this reading. We're going to start off with what? Sagittarius, because it's Sag season. So happy early birthday or belated birthday to you, Sagittarius. Okay? I already know. Gotta give y'all a shout out because my birthday is coming up as well, December 1st. Okay, anyway, this is not about me. Okay, so now let's go ahead and start off with Sagittarius and see what's going on with the Sagittarius, okay? I feel like I want to use two different decks. We're going to extend this a little bit. Damn, hold on, y'all. Okay, now let's start off with Sagittarius. I'm going to use two different decks because we're going to give you guys an extended reading because, you know, this is a premiere video. Trying to get it in good since I took that little break. So, come on, Sagittarius. Let's see what's up with y'all. Okay. Sagittarius. Any messages you have for Sagittarius in regards to what's coming surrounding Thanksgiving? Okay. We got the 9 of Swords. Okay. So, sleepless nights are coming to it. It's like some of you guys were kind of like trying to avoid a situation or avoid like this conversation, but there's no avoiding it. There may be like an important conversation surrounding Thanksgiving, like maybe you're going to have a one-on-one or a heart-to-heart with someone, like revealing how you felt. You have the 4 of Wands here in reverse. Yeah, you had a lot of sleepless nights and it involved this particular person, but it's like you haven't been really completely honest with them, or they may not have been honest with you. So it's like about time that you guys have this conversation and not avoid it due to the fact that you guys still care about each other. This is someone that you still care about, okay? Let's see what else is going on. Like I said, 4 of Wands here in reverse. It's like the reason why you haven't had the conversation, Sagittarius, is because you don't feel like it. It's like you literally don't feel like it. You literally are not looking forward to it because you're automatically feeling like there won't be any good coming from it. Let's see why. Okay, you have the 8 of Cups here in reverse. Oh, and these 2 cards just fell. Let's see. Because you're trying to focus on other things and you're trying to focus on someone else. You don't want to have this conversation because you feel like it's a distraction. I don't feel like it's that, Sagittarius. 6 of Cups here in reverse. You don't like reflect. You don't like thinking about the past. That's another reason why you don't want to talk about it. So don't. If you don't want to like reflect on the past so much, then don't do that. Try to like focus on the now. Who are you now as a person? Who are they now as a person? If things still have not changed, then maybe you guys don't need to have the conversation. But try not to hold each other to the fire when it comes to the past because people do change. Just feel like I need to say that. Page of Wands in reverse, okay? It's like, you know that it's a possibility that you guys have elevated and you guys have changed, but there's still like this doubt within you because of the results. There's someone here who's kind of like in and out, or there was a pattern of in and out with you two, and it's like you don't want to deal with that shit no more. So the fact that you don't want to deal with that, that's a lot of the reasons why you're not having a conversation, because you don't want to repeat yourself. But again, you don't have to repeat yourself. If things are not changing, then I mean, it is what it is. Move on from the conversation and or the person and let them know why. But if you feel like there's some type of hope, then go ahead and just have that conversation. You don't know where it could end up or where it could go. You know what I'm saying? You don't want it to be like things going unsaid. Okay, let's pull a few more oracle cards for y'all. Then we'll move on to Capricorn. So we'll see what else we got for. Okay, and this came out too. Look how these two like boom boom. So basically you have Angel of Love, You have caring connections in reverse. Ooh, happy family in reverse. The thinking woman and all tied up. Now, basically, Sag, this is what it's looking like. There's a lot of love, unconditional love, like, and like self-love tied up in that too. Like, there's a lot of, this is the rose quartz that she's holding. She's holding this right here. That's crazy, actually. But she's holding this right here. So basically, it's about unconditional, genuine love, real love, self-love, self-healing, okay? And that's what you're focusing on, right? Now, you have the caring connections in reverse. In order for you to focus on this, healing and self-love, you are going to have to cut off, if you have not already, the people who you deeply care about, because at the end of the day, you are your first priority, not them. Happy family in reverse. Anything that's not making you happy or your family happy, releasing it. Like, you're doing a lot of releasing because you're putting yourself first. You're going to be releasing toxic relationships. You're going to be releasing toxic family issues. And maturity, the thinking woman, you're doing this because not based on your emotions and your feelings, but logically, because you are no longer standing for the BS. And then you have all tied up. All tied up now. So basically, Sagittarius, to kind of end this off, like, you are releasing these old habits, these bad habits, because you are no longer tied to them. You don't want to feel tied to them. You don't want to feel wrapped up in them. But I feel like the energy, like the energy towards you may be ready to release these things, but they're not ready to release you because of the fact that you're on this healing journey. This is you. And this is what's making you attractive on both ends, whether it's for the past people and for the people that's coming towards you. You have people coming towards you because of this new energy. You're like this bright light in this dark ass room, or this tunnel, and they going towards you, right? But it's like, you're like, you know what, listen, I'm this good person. I'm a healing person. I like to heal. I like to heal. I like to feel healed. So it's like, you're on this journey and you are no longer just inviting and welcoming in people. Your job is not to save everybody, Sagittarius. So don't. Your job is not to save everyone. Again, like I said earlier, you may be in need of having a heart-to-heart conversation, but it's not with everybody. Like, just because they want to have the conversation doesn't mean that you should. There are going to be some people who you want to have it with and some people who you aren't. Okay, it's up to you. Let's move on to Capricorn. Capricorn. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so Capricorn, what's up with y'all surrounding Thanksgiving? Like, what's to be expected surrounding Thanksgiving? Okay, which is tomorrow. We have 3 of Swords, okay, and we have 9 of Wands in reverse, and we have 3 of Pentacles. Excuse the noise, y'all, my children, if y'all heard that. But 3 of Swords, like I said, 9 of Wands in reverse, and then you have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So basically, Capricorn, you are done with this third party stuff. You don't like feeling like you have to compete for attention. Those days are over. You are no longer doing that. You are basically giving up on a lot of people who make you feel that way, like you're next in line or something like that. Like, you're on this mission of solo, being like handling a lot of situations by yourself, doing things more by yourself. Things that you are not normally doing by yourself, you're going to start doing that because you're tired of just, keeping people around who make you feel like an option, okay? Yeah, that's a decision that you made recently. You're like, you know what, after this another holiday, and you feel like, there's basically no one important that you would rather share it with as far as right now. So for some of you, so you feel like, you know what, I'm done with just dealing with people. I don't want to just deal. You don't like feeling obligated to just deal with people. Like, ugh, I know that feeling, because Jesus. Okay, now let's see what else. Let's see what else the Oracle cards have to say as far as your emotions. Capricorn, Healer of the Ages in reverse. Okay, a lot of you are feeling drained. Why are you feeling drained? Uh-oh. If you're about to tell me, these just fell out. So, ooh. There's someone who has someone with feminine energy have this negative energy around them. It's giving off manipulation. It's giving off like jealousy. It's giving off this, all of this energy, right? Okay, then you have the World card. You have the Goddess of the Moon in reverse. Okay, this is two possibilities, two scenarios here, Capricorn. Some of you are feeling drained because you feel like there's someone who just takes and takes and takes and takes from you, and it's still not enough, and you don't like that. And then there are some of you who there's someone who feels like you're that person. They feel like, you know, this draining card here is based off you wanting like something that someone else has, and it drains you trying to get it because maybe it seems easy for everyone else to get it, but when it comes to you, it's hard. And then we have the World card, like it's because you are so focused on getting it. There's like a little bit of envious of it because there's someone here who just wants it so bad. Okay. Now, I feel like I need to pull some more, so I am. Let me look at the bottom of the deck. Yin and Yang, okay? You're trying to take more action. You're done with just coming up with ideas and sitting on them. You're putting more action into certain ideas, Capricorn. Two more. You're walking away from immature ways or immature people. When it comes to immaturity itself, you're not putting that in your energy no more. You're trying to be the bigger person in situations, and you're not allowing people who are very immature in your circle. You feel like if they're not on your level, if they're not vibrating as high as you are, you don't want it. If they're not manifesting the same things that you are, you don't want it. And that's completely understandable. Okay, so Capricorn, basically your story is that, you know, you're done with feeling like an option to people. You're cutting those people off. You would rather be alone than to just deal with people. And on top of that, like I said, some of you are feeling drained because there's someone in your circle who just takes and takes and takes. And then there are some of you who want something that someone else has. And that's what drains you. Okay? So, yeah. That was for Capricorn. Now, let's move on to... I almost forgot. Aquarius. I'm like, what's next? Aquarius. What's going on with y'all surrounding Thanksgiving? Like, what's going on, Aquarius? What's going on, Aquarius? Okay. We have these three. Judgment. The Chariot card in reverse. And the Lovers card in reverse. Thanksgiving is not necessarily something that you're too excited about because some of you had like a breakup or a split for someone right before, for some of you. And there are some of you who like, listen, some of you are very strict on the foundation that you have right now. For example, you don't want nobody bitter coming to the family dinner. You don't want nobody with all this negative things to say coming to your house. Like some of you are very strict on who you allow in your house. And that's something that ain't nothing wrong with that. You do have to be very careful with the energy you invite into your household because it could shift your whole entire thing. And that's how you feel. The Lovers card here in reverse. Some of you are closing the door on people who make you feel insecure. Ooh, and this just came too. Okay. The Star card here in reverse and the Strength. Some of you had a minor hiccup when it comes to faith. Some of you almost gave up on a certain thing, but you had to remind yourself who you was. You was like, I'm not going to give up. Like you wanted to because things became overwhelming for you. But your strength is what stopped it. You changed your mind like quickly and like just like that because you were like, you know what? I'm not going back to that place. I'm not about to just give up. I've came too far. Okay. Now with the Energy Oracle cards, let's see what they have to say for you in regards to the events surrounding Thanksgiving. Okay. Let's see. We have Angel of Balance. Okay, that's good. You have Angel of Balance. Okay. Attachment in reverse, patience in reverse, and wow, door to romance in reverse. So basically, Aquarius is, you want balance, right? You are tired of people being like, people being so attached or super attached to you is so annoying, and it's something that's like your turn off. So you kind of like keep your distance from those type of people. But there was someone here who were so attached to you that you decided to break away from that. Patience in reverse and door to romance in reverse. Some of you are praying for more patience in relationships. You feel like this time around you want to do it differently. This time around you don't want to be impatient when it comes to the hard times. You don't want to feel like you're giving up on that either. So some of you have been praying for patience a lot because you don't want that. You don't want anyone to be impatient with you, and you don't want to be impatient with them. So basically for a lot of you Aquariuses, this is a time of like prioritizing people that matter. And like I said, you don't want to invite nobody in your home whose energy is not together or not positive. You're not allowing them in. And then there are some of you who are more focused on like balancing out your emotions. And to help you do that, you're going to have to be very strict on the people who are like kind of like sucking the good energy from you. A person could want to be around you and with you so much simply because you're a good person or you're cool, and it can be draining and you don't want to come off as mean. And I totally understand that. I've been there and done that, where sometimes, you know, people can appear so inviting, but it does not mean that you want to invite all of these energies in. So you guys are closing the door on people who have major attachments towards you, and you guys are basically focusing on, you know, keeping the hope up and not allowing people to make you want to give up. Like, you're very serious about your energy right now, and I don't blame you. Okay, so Pisces, let's see what's going on in regards to you guys' Thanksgiving. What's this he? Pisces. Okay. All right, we have the Tower card here in reverse. Okay, so all of that confrontation, arguments, not true. I know I did one of you guys' reading where you cut somebody out too. So all of that is behind you. The confrontation, the BS. You're like, you had a Tower moment, which is basically a lot of chaos, confrontation, or drama. You did have that moment, but it was temporary, and you're getting past that. So as far as like the Thanksgiving vibe, it's more so of how was everybody like after everything has been put out, after the truth has been put out. Okay, that's got to be interesting, sitting at the table. Ooh, my fault. And then Knight of Wands in reverse. 5 of Wands. I see you guys are dealing with a fire sign as well. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. 8 of Cups in reverse. So basically, Pisces, like I said, you're trying to see the energy of the room is going to be a little bit different because, like I said, there were a lot of truths that were confronted. Thanksgiving is like pretty much different now. Okay, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad thing. Sometimes you need to get that all out so that you can finally have a good time and it not be so much tension. But you never know. Like I said, with the 5 of Wands in reverse in the the 8 of Cups in reverse, like, it's not about competition. It's like you're sick of that. You're sick of the whole family not feeling like family. It's feeling like just a group of friends, or it's feeling like people just coming around just to gossip. Like, you're tired of that. You're trying to get past that type of energy. Your focus is not on that. Your focus is on having a good time. Your focus is on the good news and the positive vibes. Like, you're not looking forward to dealing with the gossipers and dealing with the people who play victim. Like, you don't have time for all that, okay? 4 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, and then 6 of Wands here in reverse. Like, Now, it seems as if there's something new, or there's something that you're very, like, serious about, Pisces, but it seems as if other people may not take it as serious as you, and it's a distraction. There's someone here who's like downplaying your growth. This don't make no damn sense. The Chariot card here in reverse, they're downplaying your growth, and it's like, it's to the point where it kind of made you question yourself. Like, am I really like growing? Like, am I really doing what I need to do? Am I really on this positive journey? Because sometimes you often may think you're going down the wrong path based on the vibe and the energy of the room. Like I just said in Aquarius' reading, like, being very careful with who you invite in your home, because it could shift your energy, okay? One more, 5 of Swords, okay? You have the 5 of Swords in reverse. Like, you don't have time for the conflict, the games, the fighting. Like I said, in your last reading, it was about you confronting somebody and speaking your truth. This particular time, you feel like, I said what I needed to say. I'm not repeating myself. I'm not about to force any conversations. Like, that's what you are on. You feel like what's done is done. You're not forcing relationships for this go round as far as Thanksgiving. You're not forcing relationships. You're not forcing family gatherings. None of that. You're going to have a good time regardless, okay? Let's move on to the oracle cards and see what's that like for you. What's going on for you as far as your emotions? What was that? Okay. Attachment in reverse, patience in reverse, and door to romance in reverse. Okay, Pisces? Emotionally, you're still trying to get past someone who you've let go, who has your heart or has your, like, best interest. You let go of somebody who you guys had, like, a romance thing going on. You decided to, like, detach yourself from them this particular go round. Like, maybe you were used to going over their house, or they were coming over your house for Thanksgiving dinner, but that's changed. There's a bit of impatience here, too. Okay, so maybe there's someone here who possibly is not invited this particular Thanksgiving because they're always late or they don't show up. Child, you are not playing games this particular time. So basically what I got from this, Pisces, is that around these holidays, not even Thanksgiving, just in general, these particular holidays are different for you because you're trying to shift energies. You're trying to, like, cope with the environment that you're around. And it looks like the environment that you are around is, like, surrounded by, like I said, gossipers and the liars, the fake people, the this, the that. Like, you're trying to change all of this. I had made a post that said something along the lines of breaking generational curses. I kind of feel like that's what your reading is about, breaking those curses, because the people that come around usually for the holidays, you're just not feeling it this time. Either they have a positive vibe or not, and if they don't have it, you don't want it. Okay, come through, Pisces. You better stand your ground and you better say that. Okay. Now let's move on to Aries. Okay, let me shuffle these real quick for Aries. How's this looking for you guys for Thanksgiving? Ooh, for the Aries, hold on. How is Thanksgiving looking for Aries? How is Thanksgiving looking for Aries? I hope you all have a good Thanksgiving, though, regardless of the fact. Okay, the Star card here in reverse. The Emperor card here in reverse. As far as that, it's this immature person. Like, they have very immature ways. They are older. I feel like they're older, but they act young. There's someone like this giving young vibes. You no longer have hope for them or faith for them. You're not going to believe that they'll change or grow up. Like, you're done thinking that. Seven of Cups here in reverse. Like, you're done. This person is no longer, like, an option in your life. You made a very important decision to whether keep them or let them go. Like, you're not playing.
I need some scissors.
With the Four of Wands here in reverse. Yeah, like, this, for some of you, you're not really looking forward to the holidays this year. You don't want to think about it because I feel like the people who you want in your life is not there. You're missing someone. Okay? Three of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Five of Swords. Could be multiple people, but maybe these people don't get along. You would like to have one big celebration, but it looks like the people within your household or your immediate family don't necessarily get along. So there may be some people who won't show up due to the vibes, like them not getting along with people. And it seems as if you're giving up on trying to, like, bring people together this year around. Okay? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, because you're realizing that in order for things to get better in your life, we give thanks. We say what we are thankful for in Thanksgiving. And one of the things that you're thankful for is being alive and all this and that. But at the same time, you also have this drive. I feel like the holidays is making you have this drive to get more, because you do feel like there is a chance you could have this big happy family, your own version of it, though. And you feel like the way for you to get it is to change your financial situation. So you feel like that's a start. Okay? Let's look at the oracle cards, the energy oracle cards. Okay. How you feeling, Aries? Some of you are getting out of your comfort zone. These particular holidays, this immaturity, again, this person is coming up again, someone being immature, worrying about someone who are making very careless and immature decisions. And it's like this person is causing everyone else to worry about them based on their immature decisions. All tied up, okay? Both of these, the thinking woman in reverse and the thinking man in reverse. It's like there's one person accusing the other person of being immature when the both of you are immature. The both of you have immature ways. I'm just keeping it real. The both of you have immature ways, but it's like more so of like, you're more immature. No, you are. Like, it's more so of that. You're immature because of this. Okay? And you feel like, well, how can you say I'm immature? Look at you. Like, it's kind of it's that type of situation. Woman holding the coin. There's some confidence being built. I feel like this person spewing these insults at you is making you sit in it and making you go harder. You know, sometimes people operate differently. There are some people who take criticism and then they just give up. And then there's some people who take criticism and it makes them evolve even more. And it looks like that's you. Okay? Ooh, the bottom of the deck card being the deceit card. Liars. Someone's not being real. Someone hasn't been real about how they've been. You know, you meet up with relatives during the holidays and the first thing they say is, how you been? What's going on with you? Someone is not being truthful. They're like, I'm fine. They're kind of covering up the truth. Okay? So there's a lot of cover-ups, a lot of immaturity, a lot of false accusations and real accusations. A lot of like stepping out of your comfort zone, a lot of elevating as well. So it's like a mixture of criticism and growing at the same time. Okay? Criticism and growing at the same time. Now, what we on? Taurus? We're doing Taurus, right? Let me make sure I separate these cards real quick before I shuffle them. Ooh. Okay, so now, Taurus. It's your turn. Let's see what the vibe is for Thanksgiving for you guys. Okay. What's the vibe for Taurus? How y'all feeling? Okay, you have Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Justice card in reverse, and then Ten of Cups in reverse. So basically, Taurus, right? So basically, you are not in the mood. Simple as that. This Thanksgiving, a lot of you are just simply not in the mood because some of you are still working on financial issues. Some of you feel like you don't want to be around people who have not given you the same energy this year. You're not going to show up to the same areas that you've shown up at because you feel like the energy is not reciprocated. Ten of Cups. Okay, you got Ten of Cups here in reverse. There's someone who you truly deeply cared about, and it seems as if one of you walked away or the both of you walked away from the situation due to unfairness. So again, there's someone who possibly usually shows up or calls for Thanksgiving, but they're not doing that this year. It could be you. Seven of Cups, like you are cutting out. It's like you had options. You had people around in your circle. It's like you had options and different types of people who you were around. You had, your associates, people you hung with for this reason. You had people who you've checked on. Like, that list is getting shorter and shorter because, again, I feel like some of you are saying, I'm not going to keep checking up on them if they're not checking up on me. Like, that's what you're saying. Okay? What else is going on for Taurus? Okay. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. Like I said, cutting people off. Like, you are no longer an option. You're no longer having options. Like, you don't like, when you were younger, it was cool to have multiple people around you, right? Like, it was cool being, like, in a crowd. But now that crowd is slowly getting smaller and smaller because you realize a lot of those people weren't really your friends or didn't really care about you as much as you thought they did. Okay, Ace of Cups here in reverse. Some of you are running away from this particular love, particular situation. You're getting over someone, right? But it's like you have a feeling that they may, like, text you or call you around the holidays. And it's like you're running away from that because you don't want to get sucked back into their BS. You're no longer feeling like you're naive. You don't want to be looked upon as naive. You felt naive in the past because there were some things you didn't quite see at first. That doesn't make you naive. Just sometimes people just are fucking fake. Oh, I'm sorry. Four of Swords. You made a lot of decisions this year, Taurus. Some of them you're still like wondering if you made the right decision or not because there's so many of them that you've made. Now you're just patiently waiting for the results, but at the same time, you are fearful, and you do think about it a lot. Okay, let's go to the oracle cards. Let's see what's the vibe for y'all. Okay, so Healer of the Ages. Healer of the Ages. Ooh, man holding a heart. So it looks as if now someone really loves you because you make them feel good. You heal them. You understand them when other people did not. There's someone who really misses you for the holiday. They miss your energy. Okay, it could be that person I mentioned earlier. 7th chakra. Okay, so a part of you know that you and this particular person are not vibing right now. Okay, no. It's two different people. There's someone that you're not really vibing with right now, but they still like kind of want to be around you. And then, like I said, there's someone who see you as just this good person. They want to be around for the holidays, but you want to be around them too, but your intuition is telling you that, no, like you need to basically prioritize and focus on your priorities this year round, okay? Like that could wait. You feel like it could wait, okay? But it's very tempting. This person is giving temptation, okay? Now, 1st chakra archangel, you're more so focused on being safe and not just going after what makes you feel good. You want to be safe. So, for Thanksgiving and for the holidays, Tauruses, your goal is to just be in environments that are safe. You are not going to be in environments that you don't feel like you're safe or you feel like don't nobody have your back. So that's your vibe for this particular Thanksgiving. Okay. Now let's move on to Gemini. Let's see. Let's move on to Gemini. This is, wow, going by pretty quickly. All right. So, Gemini. Let's see what's to be expected for the holidays for Gemini. Okay, let me shuffle these first. Oh. Okay. What's going on for Gemini? What's going on for you guys this holiday? What's surrounding you? Alright. Whoa. The Emperor in reverse. So basically, Gemini so far, someone younger is appearing in your reading. 2 of Pentacles. Making a decision between this younger person. Let's see. And 9 of Pentacles. So, for this particular holiday for you, Gemini, you're more so trying to figure out, like, there's someone younger or someone, it could be immature, I'm not really sure, but I'm leaning towards more younger. There's someone younger than you who you would like to spend your time with, but at the same time, you also feel like you have other endeavors and things that you have to work on, because even though it's the holidays, you still have work to do. So you're balancing the two. Let's get more clarity on this one. Oh, excuse me. 10 of Cups. But it looks like you're going to be prioritizing things pretty good. This person that's younger than you makes you happy. Let's see. You're trying to figure out how you're going to include this particular person in your holidays. Like, within the holiday. Like, let me see, because this is giving very much confusing. What else is going on, Gemini? 10 of Swords in reverse. 8 of Pentacles and King of Swords. Ooh. That's what it is. You're going back and forth between the person who hurt you and the person that makes you feel good. But at the end of the day, you're not really making a decision no time soon, because this is hustle mode for you. During the holidays, you're about hustling. You're not worried about who you're going to spend it with and who you're not going to spend it with. Like, you're not really tripping about that right now. You're more so trying to make sure you are straight for the holidays. Like, you ain't worried about that. And then the 9 of Cups, okay? And just when you're not worried about it, here it comes knocking. A lot of you aren't expecting a lot of love for the holidays, but it looks like you may be getting that. Like, you may be getting a lot of love. There's a lot of love in the air. A lot of just feeling good. Unexpected visits. But you feel good overall. 6 of Cups. You don't want to... Now, listen. It's like you're screaming at me that it has nothing to do with the past. Now, this past person, whoever this past person is, you are not looking forward to spending no holiday with them. Like this past, it doesn't have to be a loved one. It could be anybody that you have a history with who you are not looking forward to seeing this year. And you're more so looking forward to just dealing with the people who are more fun and more uplifting. Like, you don't want to deal with nothing that's going to just drain you. You want to be surrounded by good energy, not boredom. You don't want to be bored for this particular holiday. That's why you're not worried about, you know, who's here and who's that and all this other stuff. You have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, let's go to the Oracle cards too. But with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, yeah, like, you feel like you just don't have the time to be distracted. And this past person distracts you. So that's why you're not looking forward to dealing with them or seeing them for the holidays. I feel like some of you feel like you don't want to just, you don't want to put on a happy face thinking that everything is good, appearing that everything is good to other people, when deep down inside you are not looking forward to none of this. Let's look more into your emotions for Gemini. Woman holding a coin in reverse, action in reverse, and then we have the thinking man in reverse. Now, so basically, Gemini, the reason why you're working so hard, you rather just get your money up for the holidays, is because right now you're feeling insecure because you don't really have like as much finances as you would like. Maybe for the holidays, you don't want to like appear as if you're not doing enough or not giving enough. You don't feel like enough. Action in reverse and thinking man in reverse. But I feel like it's all within your head. This is how you feel, Gemini. It doesn't make it true. And because you feel like that, it's like, it's more so of giving like, if you don't want it to appear as if things don't go your way, you're going right to depressing mode. Like, some people see you as being immature because of how you handle not getting what you want. When you don't get what you want, you try to remain as calm as you can, but at the same time, you become very negative and self-critical of yourself. Try to get out of that, especially around the holidays. The holidays can be depressing if you don't really have much people to share it with. You don't want to be feeling like that, regardless of the fact. So try to change your mentality. Try to change your way of thinking. Okay? Now, let's move on to, what is it, Cancer? Cancer is, what's going on for you guys this holiday? What's really good? Okay. Oop. I'm just messing up everything. Okay. Cancer. How is your Thanksgiving going to be, Cancer? Hold on. Some of these cards are the wrong way, child. Okay, Cancer. What's to look forward to around Thanksgiving? Okay. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Cups. Okay. There are some of you who, now listen, there may be some unexpected, like, love or unexpected, like, uniting with someone, because for the holidays you weren't expecting much. You weren't really expecting much. And then it's like there's someone who, this is what it's giving, Cancers. For the holidays, you guys are feeling good, right? You're looking good, you're feeling good. Your ego is boosted, baby. And then, but there's also someone in particular who kind of like, this special person that kind of makes you like nervous when you're around them for the holidays. Like, you are this strong person. You kind of like take control of the room usually, but this particular person kind of makes you nervous. And I feel like this is someone new. This new energy is making you nervous. Okay, Page of Cups here in reverse. You're fighting it. There's someone who you want to see, you look forward to seeing, but you're kind of like in denial. You try to play it off like you don't want to see them. Two of Pentacles. Okay, you're deciding whether or not you should. Justice in reverse. You're leaning more towards you shouldn't, and they probably feel like it's unfair, or like why, you know. It's kind of like you basically, just because you want to see this person, you want to be around this person, doesn't make it right, or doesn't make it like the right time. At least that's how you feel. So you kind of like going back and forth with this person, okay? Knights of Wands in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse, and the Four of Cups. But at the same time, this person knows that it's worth it. Right now, there's a distraction between you two. Right now, you don't see as much of this person, because I feel like someone here is super busy too. But all in all, it's like it's giving that it's worth it. In the end, it's worth it. In the end, it's worth it. Okay? Let's see. Okay. What else is going on for Cancers? Deceit. Who's a liar? Ooh, I'm about to knock this camera down. Who's the liar? You a liar. You a cheater. You deceiver. Let's see. Deceit, angel of balance, and action in reverse. Thinking man in reverse. Someone is not being true. See, look. There's someone here who needs to speak up, because when they don't speak up, they come off as they like to play games, and you don't like that. Like, there's someone here who kind of puts on, they lie, and you feel like it kind of throws you off balance, because balance is what you want. Balance is what you're seeking. And it's like you don't want to deal with a liar. You don't want to deal with somebody whose actions don't match their words. That's kind of how you feel, this person that's around, okay? Getting very much immature. So the person that could be coming around for the holidays, they usually lie. They put 20 on 10. Their words don't match their actions. Like, all of that. All of that. All of that. Okay? What else is going on? Angel of Strength. Ooh, and door to personal healing and happiness. That's ended right there. So basically, I'm doing Cancers, right? So basically, Cancers, you got Angel of Strength and door to personal healing and happiness, which means your strength is the key to your blessings. Remain strong. Not. It's a difference between being strong and just being like, just avoiding a lot of things. Like, just because a person cries doesn't make them weak. Like, that sort of thing. Just because you don't cry doesn't make you strong. It's a different type of strength. Meaning, like, your strength is peace and happiness. That's when you're the strongest. That's when you're the happiness. That's when you're, like, the fiercest. When you're really happy. So I feel like your focus right now is to just stay strong, remain strong, not to just dwell on the small things, and show people who you've become. Like, you're looking forward to showing people who you are, this new version of you. You're looking forward to it, okay? Now, Leo. Okay. Oh my God, that was terrible. Let me do that again. Leos, okay, what's to be expected surrounding your Thanksgiving? What's the energy like for your Thanksgiving for Leos, okay? Okay. Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ten of Cups in reverse, the Devil card in reverse, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, child, Nine of Wands in reverse, and then the Strength card. So basically, this particular time, Leos, Ten of Pentacles, you, like, as far as, like, what you're going after, your home, like, when it comes to your finances, you have a lot of blessings around the holidays, which is so good. Like, imagine going through so much all year just for, like, all of a sudden it turns around just in time. I feel like by Christmas, you guys are going to receive, like, an abundance. You guys are going to be feeling really good around that time. So, stay positive, okay? And then you have the Ace of Swords, like, very honest. You guys are very honest with something. You're honest about your journey. You're honest about where you're going. You're proud. And you're not hiding how proud you are. Ten of Cups in reverse. But it seems as if your proud moments and all of that is kind of like clashing with someone who you love. Like, you're celebrating and they're, like, kind of feeling left behind. The Devil card in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You're releasing yourself from people who take advantage of you. Again, Ten of Pentacles. You have a lot of blessings surrounding you. And there may be someone who, like, got their hand out but don't bring nothing to the table. So you're done with surrounding yourself with people who take advantage of you. Nine of Wands in reverse and the Strength card. Like, it's been too many times where you wanted to give up. You refuse to be that person again. You're not giving up, and you're not going to allow someone else to make you feel like you owe them something. You're tired of feeling like you owe people something. You don't like that. So your goal and your mission for the holidays is to just dwell in your blessings and celebrate your blessings and not feel guilty for something that you work hard for. Oh, shoot. Now, let's get the Oracle cards and tap into your emotions. Let's see. Let's see. Rest and rejuvenation in reverse. Attachment and indecision. You guys are deciding whether or not you should let this person go. Listen, you probably don't want to hear this because you care about them. If this person is draining you so much And if this person makes you feel obligated to be there for them, like not because you want to be, but because you have to be, like they have this like hold over you. If you feel like that, let them go. You're probably trying to decide between the two because you're juggling like whether or not you should be loyal to this person because you feel like loyalty is sticking beside them regardless. But if this person is literally draining you and to the point where you just can't take it anymore, like their attachment to you is draining you and you want to let them go. It's just for some reason you're deciding whether or not if you should or shouldn't. Maybe you don't want to hurt their feelings, but the time is approaching, so you're going to have to make that decision soon, Leos. But other than that, congratulations on your accomplishments and congratulations on everything that you worked so hard for this year. You're finally receiving your blessings. And I know y'all are so happy about that, feeling good about that. And you feel like sometimes people rain on your parade with their drama. But at the end of the day, celebrate you and try not to just involve yourself in situations just because you want to, stick beside them. Like, you don't have to do that. You ain't got to do that. All right. Virgo. Okay. Virgo, what's your Thanksgiving looking like this year? Let's see for Virgo. Uh-oh. Page of Wands. You guys are wishing, or some of you are actually going someplace different or doing something new this year around for Thanksgiving, for the holidays. And then there's some of you who just simply want to. You're tired of the same old. You want a change of scenery. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Financially, you're not good right now, but at the end of the day, you're not too worried about it. Six of Cups, Justice card. Some of you, because of your financial situations, it's kind of leading you to reunite with past situations, past people. There is someone in particular who you've had history with, and it's kind of like this time you guys are kind of coming together for Thanksgiving. You could know this person since childhood, or it could be someone who, like I said, you've known for years, okay? And this is someone that's on your mind for the holidays. You have Justice card here. So, what are you looking forward to? Something's happening that you're looking forward to. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And then you have the Nine of Swords. You're going to be hearing some good news. But at the same time, you're kind of like worried about it. Like, you're kind of... why are you worried about this particular good news? Your work, okay. This requires a time of you handling a lot of situations by yourself, and that's what you're afraid of. Like, you're finally realizing that this is all on you. This is all on you. Okay? And then you have the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Chariot card. So, there are some of you who are used to having options, but it seems like a lot of you are going solo for this particular holiday. Like, you're going to be single, and some of you are afraid of that. Like, you don't like to be feeling single during the holidays, which I feel like is something that's so, like, overrated. Like, usually we think about holidays, we think about couples and families, and, you look at pictures on social media, you feel sad. But at the end of the day, you guys have no idea. Some people put on the front around the holidays. Just because they appear this way in pictures doesn't mean that's what it's all cracked up to be. Maybe you being single is a good thing. You're avoiding a lot of drama and you're avoiding a lot of heartbreaks for this particular holiday. Okay? The Chariot card in reverse. A part of you feels like you're kind of afraid of also going down the wrong road. You feel like since you might be alone for this particular holiday, it could mean that next year is going to be just this, and that. No, it's not that at all. We have to stop looking at single and being alone as a bad thing. It's not. It's not a bad thing at all. It does not mean that you're going down the wrong road in life, okay? Now let's look at the Oracle cards and see how your emotions is, Virgo. Healer of the Ages, you're feeling drained. Why are you feeling drained, Virgos? Working so hard. Some of you are working on the holiday. Attachment. You rather work for the holidays. You rather work than to be around family because, again, you don't like feeling alone. But like I told y'all before, you don't have to feel that way. You don't have to, like, be down around the holidays because you're by yourself or because you're not with that special person. Everything happens for a reason. Always remember that. Always. Every lesson is a blessing. Libra. We're almost done, y'all. Libra. What's your Thanksgiving looking like? What's your holiday looking like? Whoa, what's this about? We're going to keep those. I'm going to shuffle one more time and see if anything else pops up. What's your holiday looking like, Libras? Okay. Yeah, a lot to say, huh? Knight of Swords in reverse. Knight of Cups. Some of you are going to, like, extend the olive branch. You know, like, someone you haven't talked to in a minute. They may be reaching out, or you may reach out to them. I don't feel like it's, like, any big tension between you two, enough for you guys to reach out to each other. So, yeah. The Magician card, the Nine of Pentacles. You guys weren't expecting to hear from these people around the holidays. But you will. You probably won't expect to spend time with this particular person during the holidays. But you will. Okay. The Devil card, and then we have the King of Swords in reverse. But at the same time, don't get too attached. Like, again, there may be some people who you reconcile with or you make up with, and it's gonna make you kind of excited because, like, you guys are gonna feel like things are good between you two. Things are better between you two. They're like, the history that you guys had, it doesn't really affect how you are now. But at the same time, don't, like, take this particular reconciliation and go, like, jump off the deep end. You don't really know the outcome. You don't know if it's going to end with you guys just skipping down the road, being happily ever after, okay? So just be cautious and remember what you've learned. Remember why you guys decided to walk away in the first place. I'm not saying hold any type of grudge, but just remember why you walked away in the first place, okay? But it's good to, you know, be cordial and not be so angry and hold grudges. Okay, 7 of Wands in reverse. And the Queen of what? And the Queen of Wands here in reverse, okay? Like, some of you fight. This is something that you battle with a lot. Like, you battle with just caring for you worry about caring for somebody from a distance because you feel like you have to do that. Because when you care about somebody and you still communicate with them, it kind of like goes off the deep end. And then next thing you know, you guys are just like, you're in this situation that you feel like you can't get out of. This time around, you're enjoying your freedom. And that's pretty good, Libras. You are enjoying your freedom. You're enjoying just being free and thinking. Some of you haven't been able to just sit and think because life has been so crazy. So enjoy the freedom. Enjoy the non-chaos. And enjoy the... you not having drama in your life, okay? Just enjoy that. It's okay to reconcile from people from the past as long as they're not bringing any drama along with them because that's not something that you want, okay? Let's see. Emotions. The Guardian and the Gate, storm warning. What? Some of you have gotten too comfortable, okay? I'm just going to say this. There's someone in your life who you, like, basically gotten comfortable with them being there. And sometimes that's a human thing. We get used to people. But at the same time, don't get too comfortable because you don't want that to stir the pot. You got the storm warning card here. There may be a little bit of drama, a little bit of something going on, confrontation for the holidays. But it has a lot to do with someone being too comfortable. They're not putting in as much effort as they used to. If this is you, you know, of course, you know what to do. Try to put more effort into the people who you love. But if this is not you, this is how you feel. You feel like people have gotten too comfortable with you. It's best to address the situation not out in the open. I feel like you're going to get fed up with this person around other people, but at the same time, you have to pull them to the side and tell them what it is to avoid confrontation. Like, this is someone who is very confrontational, and you kind of like got to be real careful with how you talk to them because you don't want to argue. Like, you don't got time for that. You're trying to be more mature. At least I feel like you are. But at the same time, you're afraid that this particular person might take you back to your immature ways and it leads to this whole big thing. Okay? You don't want to block your blessings because of that. All right, Libras? Scorpio. The last one. This was long, y'all. I didn't expect this. Okay, Scorpio, last one. All right, Scorpios. How your Thanksgiving looking? Your birthdays just passed. You know, you're feeling good and whatnot. So let's see what's the vibe for Scorpios. And happy belated birthday to y'all. I know Scorpio season just ended too. Okay. Queen of Swords in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. Some of you, oh, wait a minute. Another card coming out. This is the holiday. This is a stressful time, right, Scorpios? And this is a lot of time where there's like, everybody is hustling, trying to get their money up because of the holidays. Trying to please people and please yourselves, you know, trying to buy things for you, for other people that you care about. Sometimes not even for yourself. Sometimes the holidays be just us spending money on other people because we just want to make other people happy, right? Try not to allow your lack of funds or your lack of finances to change your mood. I feel like that's what's going on with a lot of you around the holidays. You're not as happy about it due to the fact that you're not financially looking forward to it. But you're going from Ace of Pentacles to King of Pentacles now. Just because you feel like the holidays won't be good because of your financial situation does not mean that's what it's going to be. Okay? Maybe it's a time for you to sit back and just not buy as much gifts as you used to and allow people to do stuff for you. That'll show you who's really there for you. Gifts is not, of course, gifts does not express how you really feel about a person. But at the same time, if you're used to being that person who's always giving gifts and you don't receive anything about it, then, hey, I would say don't feel too bad about it because were they going to get you something? I'm just saying. Anyways, Queen of Wands in reverse, and then we have the King of Wands, okay? So, a lot of Pentacles and Wands. So, basically, Scorpios, there is something you before the holidays, before this particular holiday, you were so super passionate about a lot of things. You are your passion for people and things that you do went up, like it skyrocketed. You went from not being sure to being very passionate about a lot of people, and not a lot of people, certain people and certain things in your life, okay, Scorpios? But at the same time, like, again, it's like it's kind of shifting. It's the opposite around the holidays. Like your passion is kind of going down because of the fact that you feel like you're not prepared for the holidays. Therefore, you think that it's going to end like not as happy as the other ones. But don't think like that, Scorpio. It's like for real. Because again, everything happens for a reason. Every lesson is a blessing. And some of the greatest gifts come when it's not expected. So maybe it's taking a while for you to receive or get certain things that you want, because you're like constantly thinking about it for some of you, or it's on your mind a lot. Try not to even think about it. Just go with the flow and watch how these things just suddenly appear for you. Like it just happens for you. Okay, so we have anxiety, we have the 7th chakra archangel, we have the man holding a heart in reverse. So Scorpios, a lot of you know already what to do. A lot of you already know what I'm about to say in this reading. Intuition. But for some reason, some of you are like struggling with intuition this go around the holidays. Like some of you know you're not supposed to be doing this, but you're doing it, or the other way around. You know that you're supposed to be doing this, but you're not. Like some of you are struggling with intuition. Some of you are struggling with temptation, fighting temptation. Like it's kind of hard for you to fight it right now. But at the same time, you're not really worried about it. You're not as worried about it as you used to. Because of the fact you feel like, you know what, it is what it is. Like, you try not to think about your actions too much. You just want to go with the flow. But I would just say be careful with that because, again, it could be some temptation coming. You're not worried about it now, but it could be just fun to you. But on the other end, someone could be, like, feeling way more deeply. Like, for example, there could be a temptation where it's just fun. Like, you're just having fun with someone in particular. And you think that it's fun. This other person, however, feels like it's more than that. Or it could be vice versa. Hey, it could be cross-watcher energy. It could be you taking someone more seriously than they are to you. Like maybe they're just having fun and you're being like, you know, putting 20 on 10. I don't know. You would know that for sure, Scorpios. But there's basically an energy of someone not really, they know. It's like they know that they're not taking things seriously, but they know that there's certain things that they should not do. Again, temptation, but they're doing it anyway. I just feel like there's a lot going on in y'all reading. A lot going on. You guys, like I said before, you guys not looking forward to the holidays due to financial issues. But at the same time, when it comes to like the love part of it, or like, you know, when it comes to the romantic side of it, Scorpios, there's temptation. Just drop the card. There's temptation. In this particular time, you're just not worried about it. You're like, it is what it is. Whatever happens, happens. That's how you feel. Okay? The bottom of the deck card, 4th Chakra Archangel, Raphael in reverse. A lot of your issues are based on you not being ready for something. Okay? You're not ready for what? Let me put another one. A bonus one, then I'll end it, y'all. What is Scorpio not ready for? You want balance. You want things to be balanced. You want someone to match your energy. But deep down inside, maybe you feel like, or maybe the universe feels like you're not ready because, again, temptation. Keep going back to temptation. It's like you're saying one thing, but in reality, you're kind of like, I don't want you guys to take this and think, you know what? Well, I feel bad about certain things that I've done. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is temptation is just a big thing right now within you, for you Scorpios. It's about you guys fighting temptations, you knowing what to fight and what not to, and the rest is up to you. But if you want that balance, you are going to have to think twice about the decisions that you make. It's not always about what you want. It's also about the outcome. Okay? But that's what I have for you guys, Scorpios. And that's what I have for you guys, everybody who listens to this reading. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
I'm in a place serene and pure and free.